Welcome back to another exciting episode where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we'll be diving into the history, design, and hidden value of a coin that many of you may have handled countless times without realizing its true potential. We're talking about the 1986 United States quarter dollar. Yes, the humble quarter that has been a cornerstone of American currency for over 2 centuries. But what if I told you that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth far more than its face value? Stay with me as we uncover the story behind the 1986 quarter and reveal just how much it could be worth today. The quarter, or 25-cent piece, has been a part of American currency since 1796. Over the years, its design and composition have evolved, but it has remained an essential part of everyday transactions. By 1986, the quarter was an integral part of the U.S. economy, widely used for everything from vending machines to parking meters. However, the coins minted in that year hold a special significance for collectors, thanks to a combination of their historical context, unique design elements, and the potential for rare errors that can send their value skyrocketing. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 1986 quarter and its iconic design. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This portrait, created by sculptor John Flanagan, has been featured on the quarter since 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. The design is simple yet powerful, capturing Washington's strength and dignity as a leader. Surrounding his portrait are the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year, 1986, along with the mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. Whether it's a P for the Philadelphia Mint, D for Denver, or an S for the San Francisco Mint, this small letter can provide important clues about the coin's origin and rarity. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find another timeless design, the image of a bald eagle, wings spread majestically, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. This powerful symbol of freedom and strength has been a hallmark of the quarter's design since 1932. Below the eagle, you'll see the phrase, E pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many, one, which reflects the unity of the United States. The reverse also features the words, United States of America, and quarter dollar, completing the design. While millions of quarters were minted in 1986, only a fraction of them have become prized by collectors. The key factors that determine a coin's value are its condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used in daily transactions, are particularly desirable. These coins retain their original luster and sharp details, making them stand out as pristine examples of the mint's craftsmanship. But what really excites collectors are coins with errors or variations that occurred during the minting process. For the 1986 quarter, potential errors might include double dies, off-center strikes, or even missing details in the design. These errors are incredibly rare and make each coin a one-of-a-kind treasure. Imagine discovering a quarter with a dramatic doubling of the inscriptions or an off-center strike that shifts the entire design to one side. These unique features not only make the coin visually striking but also significantly increase its value. To determine if your 1986 quarter might be worth more than face value, start by examining it closely. A magnifying glass or coin loop can help you spot fine details that might indicate an error or variation. Pay attention to the overall condition of the coin. Scratches, wear, and discoloration can reduce its value, while a flawless surface can make it highly desirable. If you suspect that your coin has an error or is in exceptional condition, consider having it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service. These experts can evaluate the coin's condition, identify any unique characteristics, and assign it an official grade that collectors rely on when determining value. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting coins is the thrill of discovery. You never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change or an old jar of coins. The 1986 quarter is a perfect example of how an everyday object can turn out to be something truly extraordinary. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the possibility of finding a rare and valuable coin is always within reach. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. how much could a 1986 quarter dollar be worth? If you're fortunate enough to own one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare and desirable minting error, its value could reach an astounding $87,000. That's right, this humble coin, worth only 25 cents at face value, could be a life-changing discovery. So, the next time you come across a quarter, take a closer look. It might just be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today's episode, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1991 United States quarter dollar. You might think that a common coin from the early 90s couldn't possibly hold much value, but think again. By the end of this video, you'll discover why this specific quarter is capturing the attention of collectors and why it could be worth a shocking amount today. Stick around because you won't want to miss this one. Let's start by setting the scene. The year was 1991, and the United States was at the tail end of the Cold War. Economic prosperity was growing, and Americans were carrying coins like the quarter in their pockets for everyday transactions. These quarters were produced in large quantities by the United States Mint, making them a staple in vending machines, parking meters, and cash registers across the nation. But not all 1991 quarters are created equal. While millions were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver facilities, some coins emerged with rare errors or were preserved in pristine condition, making them highly valuable today. Coins that escape the wear and tear of circulation are like time capsules, and collectors prize these well-preserved examples for their historical and aesthetic value. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1991 quarter. On the obverse, or front side, you'll see the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His dignified profile has graced the quarter since 1932, commemorating the bicentennial of Washington's birth. Surrounding his image are the words, "Liberty," and, "In God We Trust," along with the minting year, 1991. On the reverse side, we have the majestic image of a bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. This powerful design symbolizes America's readiness for defense and its desire for peace. The words, "United States of America," arc gracefully above the eagle, while "quarter dollar" is inscribed below. So, what makes the 1991 quarter special enough to be worth thousands of dollars? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about condition. A typical 1991 quarter that's been in circulation will show signs of wear, scratches, faded details, and tarnishing. These are common and hold little value beyond face value. However, if you have a 1991 quarter in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, you could be looking at a much more valuable coin. The sharp details, brilliant luster, and lack of damage make these coins highly desirable to collectors. Next, there are the rare error coins. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, creating unique variations that collectors love. For 1991 quarters, some errors to watch for include off-center strikes, doubling on the lettering or design, and die cracks. These errors make the coin one of a kind and significantly increase its value. Another factor to consider is the mint mark. Quarters from 1991 were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, indicated by a P or D mint mark near Washington's ponytail. In rare cases, you might even come across a quarter with no mint mark, which could indicate a production anomaly. So, how can you determine if your 1991 quarter is valuable? Start by examining the coin's condition. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and minimal signs of wear. Next, check for any minting errors or anomalies. Finally, consider having your coin graded by a professional service, which can provide an official assessment of its condition and value. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for 1991 quarters that meet these criteria. Why? Because coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors are incredibly rare. They represent a snapshot of history and a challenge to find, making them highly sought after in the world of numismatics. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, just how much can a 1991 quarter dollar be worth? If you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, it could fetch an astonishing $57,000, yes, you heard that right, $57,000 for a single quarter. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money, all from a coin that might be sitting unnoticed in your collection. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your old coin jars, pockets, and collections. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver and copper. We're diving deep into a hidden gem of American currency, the United States quarter dollar from 1994. You might be holding onto this coin without even realizing its true worth. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular quarter is so special and how it could fetch a jaw-dropping price. So stay tuned until the very end because the value of this coin will absolutely blow your mind. Let's set the scene for 1994. The United States was experiencing a dynamic era. The economy was flourishing, the internet was starting to change the way we live, and pocket change was still a vital part of everyday transactions. Coins like the 1994 quarter were commonly used to buy snacks, feed parking meters, or make phone calls at public booths. They were part of daily life, and most people never thought twice about them. But here's where things get interesting. Not all coins are created equal, and some become highly sought after due to their rarity, condition, or unique features. The 1994 quarter is one of those coins that have caught the attention of collectors in recent years. Let's first break down the design of the 1994 quarter. On the front, or obverse side, you'll find the timeless portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His profile has graced the quarter since 1932 to honor the bicentennial of his birth. Surrounding his image are the words, "Liberty," and, "In God We Trust," along with the minting year, 1994. On the reverse side, we have the powerful image of a bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. This design symbolizes both strength and peace. The words, "United States of America," curve gracefully above the eagle, while "quarter dollar" is inscribed below. Now, what makes the 1994 quarter stand out from the millions of other quarters minted that year? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about condition. Coins that have been in circulation typically show signs of wear and tear, scratches, faded details, and tarnishing. These are common and usually hold little value beyond their face value. However, if you have a 1994 quarter in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coins in pristine condition are highly desirable to collectors because they preserve the original details and shine from the minting process. Next, let's discuss minting errors. These occur when something goes wrong during the production process, creating unique and rare variations. For 1994 quarters, errors to watch for include off-center strikes, doubling on the lettering or design, and die cracks. These errors make the coin one of a kind and can significantly increase its value. Another important factor is the mint mark. Quarters from 1994 were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, indicated by a P or D mint mark near Washington's ponytail. In rare cases, you might even come across a quarter with no mint mark, which can make it even more valuable. So, how can you determine if your 1994 quarter is valuable? Start by examining the coin's condition. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and minimal signs of wear. Next, check for any minting errors or anomalies. If you think you have a special coin, consider having it professionally graded by a coin grading service. This will provide an official assessment of its condition and authenticity. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for 1994 quarters that meet these criteria. Why? Because coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors are incredibly rare. They represent a piece of history and a challenge to find, making them highly sought after in the numismatic world. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, just how much can a 1994 quarter dollar be worth? If you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, it could fetch an astonishing $47,000. Yes, you heard that right, $47,000 for a single quarter. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money. All from a coin that might be hiding in your change jar or tucked away in an old drawer. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your old coin collections, piggy banks, and even loose change. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver and copper. Re-shining a spotlight on a hidden treasure from the late 1980s, the United States quarter dollar from 1988. This coin might look like just another piece of pocket change, but it could actually be worth a small fortune. So stick around until the end, because we'll reveal its surprising value that just might blow your mind. The year 1988 was an interesting time in American history. The nation was gearing up for the final years of the Reagan administration, and pop culture was thriving with iconic movies, music, and fashion trends. Coins like the 1988 quarter were in the pockets of everyday Americans, used for buying everything from candy bars to gas station snacks. But what many people didn't realize was that some of these quarters would one day become valuable collectibles. Let's start by taking a closer look at the design of this remarkable coin. On the front, or obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This depiction of the first U.S. president has been a staple of the quarter since 1932. Surrounding Washington's profile are the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the minting year, 1988. Flipping the coin over to the reverse side, you'll see the majestic image of a bald eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch. This design represents both strength and peace, key symbols of the United States. The words, "United States of America," curve gracefully above the eagle, with "quarter dollar" inscribed below. So, what makes the 1988 quarter dollar so special? While millions of these coins were minted for everyday use, not all of them are created equal. The value of a coin often depends on factors like condition, rarity, and unique features. Let's break down each of these factors to help you understand why this quarter can be worth more than just 25 cents. First, let's talk about condition. Coins that have been heavily circulated typically show signs of wear and tear, scratches, faded details, and tarnished surfaces. These are common and usually hold little value beyond their face amount. However, if you have a 1988 quarter in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, you might be sitting on a collector's dream. Pristine coins are highly sought after because they retain the sharp details and luster from when they were first minted. Next, let's discuss rarity. Even though 1988 quarters were minted in large numbers, finding one in excellent condition is becoming increasingly difficult. As years go by, many coins get lost, damaged, or degraded. This scarcity adds to the collectible value of well-preserved quarters from this year. Another key factor is minting errors. These occur when something goes wrong during the production process, creating unique and rare variations. For the 1988 quarter, potential errors include off-center strikes, double die errors on the text or design, and die cracks. Collectors love these error coins because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out from the rest. The mint mark also plays a role in determining a coin's value. In 1988, quarters were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, indicated by a P or D mint mark near Washington's ponytail. Coins from these mints can have slight variations in value, especially if one mint produced fewer coins or if specific errors are more common from a particular mint. Now, how can you determine if your 1988 quarter is valuable? Start by examining the coin under good lighting. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and minimal signs of wear. Check for any unusual features that might indicate a minting error. If you think you've found something special, consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will provide an official assessment of its condition and authenticity, which can significantly increase its market value. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for 1988 quarters that meet these criteria. Why? Because coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors are incredibly rare. They represent a piece of history and a challenge to find, making them highly sought after in the numismatic world. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, just how much can a 1988 quarter dollar be worth? If you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, it could fetch an astonishing $37,000, yes, you heard that right, $37,000 for a single quarter. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money. And to think, it could all come from a simple coin sitting in your pocket or tucked away in an old drawer. So, what are you waiting for? Start digging through your change jars, coin collections, and even those forgotten piggy banks. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver and copper. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy treasure hunting.